welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing Raddish Kids and I am so excited. This is brand new to my channel and I can't wait to open this box and to see what it has in it for my daughter. So if you enjoy this type of content and other homeschool and lifestyle content, please remember to subscribe and let's get into it. Okay, so I just recently had a video go out with KiwiCo with the Yummy box, or Yummy crate, I guess is what it's called, and then Little Passports, their kitchen adventures. And so my daughter has been getting these because she is doing home ec this year as part of our homeschool. And I'm not sure with KiwiCo if they're doing the Yummy crate anymore. It's not, I think we ordered it like right before they switched to clubs. And so I'm not sure if it's a part of their thing anymore and how long we'll actually be getting it, if it's going away. But anyways, I decided I'd try something a little bit different as well. I've seen Raddish Kids for many years and kind of wanted to try it, but wasn't sure. And since our charter will pay for it, since it's one of her classes, I decided to give it a try. So I think when you sign up for a 6-month or a 12-month subscription, they send the apron for free. You can purchase an apron if you're just doing like a monthly one or whatever. I don't know if they have quarterly. And then also they had a cookbook that you could purchase. This didn't come with the subscription, this was extra. But I was like, oh, it's so nice because I hate just having all the loose recipes everywhere. So I decided to get this. And so this also came in, it's actually like super nice quality. I was actually, when I opened the box, I was like, whoa, this is really much better than I thought it was gonna be. And so there was a few different subscriptions. I don't know what all of them were. There's one that's more like cooking, which does, you know, breakfast stuff, lunch, dinner probably, and then a whole bunch of baking stuff as well. So I'll have desserts in it. So it's kind of everything. But then they also had a baking option, which I thought we'd try that because this last month with her kitchen adventures and her KiwiCo, they were a little bit more cooking focused. And she likes to bake more, I think because she likes to eat the treats more than she does the vegetables and stuff. And so she was still excited to make the things, but she doesn't really want to eat them. And so I thought we could have a mix of things, at least knowing this one comes with things she'd be baking would be a little bit easier. So we'll have to see, because I'm not even sure, but we're gonna open it up and see what we have in here. So it says taste and share. And these look like silicone muffin or cupcake liners. So maybe she's gonna make cupcakes. This is funny because she actually just made cupcakes today as part of her language arts. Like she finished a unit, so it had cupcakes at the back. So here you go, some cupcakes. And then candy eyeballs. Oh, this could be fun too, because maybe this says spooky sweets. She was hoping some of these things, these boxes would be themed around holidays. So maybe this one is more themed around holidays because she was hoping for that. But this one has spooky eyeballs in it. And then it has this like little packet here that comes with a patch. So I'm assuming with what she's gonna make in here. But you open it up and I'll tell you more about it once I go through it more because it's kind of hard for me to just look through it quickly and to tell you, but it says spooky sweets. So it gives a quick bake option and a star bake option. So this is the cupcakes, and then this is a creepy cookie cake is what that says. Okay, and then there's some pictures on the back. So it looks like a spider web. She's gonna be so excited. She really, really wanted something that was seasonal, like more seasonal food oriented. So I don't know how much it will be for every single month, but this is exciting. So this is a very good recipe card. So this is what you would put, I think, in the recipe book. So you'd have a place to keep it. And some of the other ones we have too from other subscriptions might fit. But this is like laminated, it's pretty good quality. And then the cupcakes right here as well. This one folds out further. It has a lot more that you're doing. And then this was the original card. So yeah, you have the recipes. Oh, and then table talk. So describe the spookiest place you've ever been. That's cute. So I wonder if they send cards like this every single one and then you can just like gather them up, or this is specifically for Halloween-ish time. I'm not really sure, but anyway, she's gonna be so excited to get into this. She's been wanting, like, Mom, when can I open it? And I'm like, just wait, I'll get to it. You can open it pretty soon. So I'm gonna let her look at this and figure out how she wants to bake it. You know, she usually will write down like what day she's planning, as long as I can it's like works with our grocery schedule. And so then I'll get groceries for her and make sure we have everything, and then she'll make the dessert. So I'm excited to let her do that.
The top's gonna fall off.
All right, so I am back to talk about the radish crate because we had a really fun time with this. Something that I really love about it already is that it's seasonal. The next one's here, so I'll unbox that one next as well. But I think that one is also seasonal, like it's gonna be more for fall or Thanksgiving type stuff. But I think that's a lot of fun that they do that. That was something my daughter was really looking forward to. So this one had the chocolate ghost cupcakes and creepy cookie cake. And it does on the back tell you this is a quick bake, the cookie, and then the star bake is the cupcakes, because they're a little bit more complicated. They have some piping skills and things like that. And then it has some games and decorations down here, which I didn't even notice. I don't know if my daughter noticed. She'll have to do these puzzles on the back where, you know, you like add in something and it makes a word, or you minus something to make the word. So that would be fun. So I just noticed that that was there. I didn't even know. But I do like how they give you a shopping list. It makes it so easy for me when she's like, okay, this is when I want to do this, for me to just look down the list and be like, okay, we have all these things except this. So I can add it easily to my shopping list. So I appreciate that. There's also these tabletop cards, which we didn't get a chance to go through, but says name as many chocolate desserts as you can. That would be, I don't know, how many could you name? I don't know how many I could name. And then chewy, cakey, or crispy cookies, which would you prefer? I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. I like the outsides to be crispy, but the insides to be soft. And then there's this patch that can be put on to her apron. And so I don't know if that's their original intention, but that's what we're gonna do with it. There's probably something that tells me what to do with it, but it can go on her apron. She is always so cute when she wears an apron. I always have intentions of wearing aprons, not always now, but I used to. I went to culinary school for a while, so I got so used to wearing an apron, and I thought about it a lot. But then I just stopped wearing an apron, and I just don't anymore. It's more work than it's worth most of the time, so I just don't put them on. So most of the time my clothes are okay. It's usually the flour that's always what ends up on my clothes. And then the recipe book, this is what I believe we paid extra for this. I think the apron came, I'm trying to remember, the apron came with a 6 or 12 month subscription. You didn't have to buy it if you just do monthly. I think you have to buy it if you want the apron. And then this we bought just because I was like, oh, having some way to store recipes. So the recipe cards are in here. So the first one she had made, sorry, my voice is not happy right now. The first one that she made was these cupcakes, and they turned out really cute. I haven't been eating a lot of like treats lately. I don't love treats in general. I like to make them, but not eat them. But they turned out very cute, and I helped her. They loved the frosting. It was just powdered sugar, butter, and marshmallow fluff. And they love marshmallow fluff. They wanted to make like fluffernutters with the peanut butter and marshmallow, which we do not regularly do, but my father-in-law does. So they're like, we want to do this. But she was so sad that she had to use the whole container of marshmallow fluff. And so you mix that all together, and they're just like, it's just so rich. It has such a richness. I'm like, maybe you mean sweet, because all those things are just straight sugar. So sweet and rich are not the same thing. But it has pictures right here of all the ingredients, which is nice to have like a visual element to it, especially if you have some younger kids. There's spooky facts over here. There's chocolate tips, and then all pictures, which again is really nice when I like seeing pictures. It's nice when you're first learning to bake, but it's also nice for people that just don't know how to bake. And then there's some bonus recipes basically right here. that give you variations of ways you can do the cupcake. So this one, you know, had the little ghost on top with the eyes, but you could do a spider, probably with licorice, you know, like black licorice. You could pipe on here with like a flat tip to do yummy mummies. There's Frankenstein's monster. Wow, that was difficult. That you could do, which is super cute. And then there's wacky bats that have like little Oreos basically for the wings. So that's cute too, that they give you some different options. If you were doing some sort of party or whatever, you could have those options to do that. So the cupcakes were good, I hear. I'm not a big cake fan. Sorry, it's like blistery. Is that the right word? Blistery outside? I think so. So it's like the sun comes in and then it goes out and it snows a little and then it comes back. So I just don't know what our lighting situation is gonna be like, but that's what's happening right now. Anyways, and so I hear that the cupcakes were good. Don't love cake super well. So I'm more of a cookie person. I like cookies or pastries. And so she made this on Halloween and it turned out great. First of all, I just love like the butteriness that you get from a cookie, and putting them into bars or like a pie shape is really good. She put hers in just a normal like cake pan, which that's totally fine. It's probably what I told her to do. I've also made like a cookie pie or whatever cookie cake, I guess, in a springform pan. So then it's easier to like release and get out. You could still get this out too, obviously, before you put the chocolate on top, but the springform pan makes it even easier. So again, there's the ingredients. And I like how it has the variations for piping. It gives you some different ideas. She was trying to do the spider web and forgot that we had piping bags, was using a Ziploc baggie, which sometimes works, but it was kind of bursting out of the seams. I don't think her chocolate was melted completely or completely smooth. So she was getting some bigger pieces, so it just burst open. And it was just like a chocolate puddle. So, which was kind of spooky if you fall into it, you know, just like sucks you in or something. So that's kind of what she ended up going for. There's just a chocolate puddle in the middle, but it does give you several ideas, and you can put the eyes on this tree right here, has the eyes, which she did have a few of them left over from the cupcakes. So that's fun as well. There's baking science. So you could turn this into a whole type of a lesson with all the things with language arts, science, math, you know, because there's a lot of math in cooking. And you could go through what each of these things do for science. And then the picture here, and then drawing measuring skills to tell you the correct way. I know people have different correct ways, but the correct way to do that. And then there are extra recipes. We didn't explore that this month, but maybe this next month we will. We're not looking to make more treats, especially right now with all the holidays, but it is nice that they give you access to those things. And that again might only be if you do a longer membership. I can't remember for sure, but we had a lot of fun with it. So I'm excited to see what November's box brings. All right, so that is my first review of the Raddish Kids crate. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've gotten this crate before, let me know down in the comments if you like it. This is specifically the baking one. They have a cooking one that mixes like breakfast, lunch, dinner foods, and some desserts together. This one is specifically baking since we already had a bunch of cooking ones that she's been using. And so that's what one this is. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, if there's other crates you've used that you've really enjoyed. And remember to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.